What's going on, guys, and welcome once again to our channel, Cool Case Adventures. Your Central Florida family happens to be here once again at Universal Studios, where in this video basically we're gonna give you the ultimate guide for Halloween Horror Nights. This past week, or just a few days ago, Universal finally decided to release everything. Like, we got all the announcements for the haunted houses, we got all the announcements for the scare zone. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna show you in every single location where the houses or scare zone is gonna be located, and we're gonna give you a brief description as per Universal what all of this is gonna be about. We're super excited. We're only 13 days away on the time of this video, and we cannot freaking wait. But anyway, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, you love theme parks as much as we do, we highly encourage you to stick around. And also, we ask you to consider too,
subscribe
and slash that like button
if we're sharing any valuable content with you. Guys, are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are we waiting on?
So let's go. But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Mom, hit it!
I could show you how to defeat the
13 days to go, guys, and you could guarantee in probably this week you're gonna see the Halloween Horror Night Medallion over there, and then later on the list different posters for different houses all over here. All right, Karen, we don't call this video the ultimate guide for no reason, so let's start with the simple thing, which is the tickets. So in order to come to Halloween Horror Nights, the first thing you gotta know is a separate ticketed event. It's not included with your daily ticket. You could buy it by the single night. It starts at $73.99.
It's not bad.
No, not bad at all. Now, if you're here, this is what I recommend. If you're here for multiple nights, you may want to start looking at the multi-night pass, because some of them may be more beneficial. For example, you have the Rush of Fear in selective nights. So make sure you look at that information before you make that decision. But mostly those are in September, and it starts at $129.99 per person. And then you got Frequent Fear Pass. You have the Frequent Fear Pass Plus, and you have the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass, I believe it's called. That includes all the nights. So definitely check out on the website for more information. Pro tip, guys, if you didn't know, in case this is your first time, I'm gonna tell you right now, the event usually starts at 6 o'clock. However, there's gonna be people waiting outside the gates as of like 4 o'clock. The reason being is because they do have something called a ceremony right behind these gates, and it's super cool to say the different main scare actor coming this way. That's what they do. They do an open ceremony every single night. But there's people waiting here starting at 4 o'clock. Now, if you don't want to wait out here, you could actually do what is called the Stay and Scream. That ticket costs between the $30 or $40 extra, yeah, if you want to come here earlier. So you got to be before 5 o'clock. If you're an annual pass holder, you could actually be here before 5 o'clock as well. Or if you have a day ticket for the day that the night that you selected to come, if you have a separate day ticket, you could be behind these gates early. And all you have to do is just wait on one of the wait areas. Now, Universal has not released its official map, but right here next to the Medium Mayhem, before the first scare zone, you're gonna be able to find the first haunted house according to the actual speculation map. So I'm assuming they're gonna have a huge line going that way and returning the other way to the park. So what do we have over here, Kaleo?
This house, on the speculation map, it says that it's gonna be Spirits of the Coven.
The Spirit of the Coven. So what is the Spirit of the Coven about?
They're bewitchingly terrifying. A coven of beautiful flapper witches will lure you into their 1920s speakeasy, reveal their haggish truth form, and turn your scream squad into a witch's brew. They'll be cackling, you'll be screaming.
Oh my.
It's the 1920s.
19 speakeasy, so they're gonna be flapper witches.
That's gonna be very interesting to see that. And we'll probably do a video later on what we anticipate the most, but I am excited for that one. And we happen to be here at our first scare zone. Look at this. This was added from last week, 31 for Halloween Horror Nights 31. Look at all these pumpkins. Now, did you guys know, obviously we're celebrating 31 years of scares, right? I have been in 23 years of those.
You're old.
I am old.
You're old.
But you know what?
Sorry.
I have seen a lot of things in Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm happy to always share history with everybody.
That's why it's
So-
good to be old.
23 years of experience in Halloween Horror Nights out of the 31, and one thing I'm enjoying, it's kind of hard to see, I'm gonna get closer later, but Lil Boo happens to be up there. But what is this scare zone about, Karen?
This is Horrors of Halloween. The Pumpkin Lord, the spirit of Halloween, has taken over this year's event, summoning hordes of fiendish creatures. Terror has taken root.
Oh, the Pumpkin Lord has returned. And Pumpkin Lord happens to be the icon, along with Lil Boo, I guess, this year for Halloween Horror Nights. And there's gonna be a lot of great things happening over here. Obviously, you're gonna walk through here, and the Pumpkin Lord has to be somewhere in this area with a lot of the, I guess, his servants or something like that. Also, this was added from last week. All of this was added. Look at this. All of this candy. You got some pumpkin, and right over here, it looks like these have taken humans, right? The plants have been added, and look, even a weapon has been added. Yeah, the butcher's knife have been added.
And I don't know if it's just me, but to me that kind of does not look like Lil Boo.
That may look like a little bit, kind of. You're right. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see out here. My lens is not the best one for this, but Lil Boo happens to be right over there. I'm gonna show you a picture as well, so that way you guys get the idea. Okie dokie, guys. So according to the speculation map, and I'm imagining that's how it's gonna happen, because that speculation map was right on the ball. I mean, it was like 96 to 98% accurate in basically everything that Universal just confirmed. So they will be using one of the sound stages back there, and the next house is called what, Kaleo?
It's called Hell Block Horror.
Hell Block Horror, and this is basically what it says.
As these monsters escape their prison, there's no escape for you. Enter a prison whose savage inmates are monstrous creatures. If they break free from their cells, it's death sentence for everyone.
Another original house. What is it that you did? Exactly. Per the description, now this is coming from Universal. I am not that impressed.
On that one?
Yeah, so
I'm more
And, like-
excited for the first one.
And in my eyes, if you say there's a Halloween, like there's a haunted house of a prison, I'm still thinking about the ones that is in Busch Gardens that I didn't like.
So
exactly.
when you go prison, I was thinking the same thing. When you go prison, I think of that, so I'm immediately like,
That tastes
I don't
better.
want to do it.
Right. All right. So there you go. You have it. A little bit of insight of not so much of excitement from the family, but hey, at least let us know in the comment. Are you excited for this one? Which one are you excited the most? So already, family, this one has been confirmed for the longest by Universal through the Tonight Show. We're gonna have, or back there, it's gonna take us to a stage. We're gonna have which one?
This is Halloween.
We're actually going to the very beginning, which is gonna be the original Halloween. Excited if you like original movies. That's one to watch. Are you excited about that one?
Yes, I am.
How about you?
For sure, I
For
want to watch
sure.
it.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
All right. There's gonna be two more down there. Let's check them out. Now in this section, you guys gonna have two houses to the left. Usually they make a division over here. To the left, which one we're gonna have?
We're gonna have Fiesta de Chupacabra.
And to the right.
at Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake.
Okay, Kalel, can you tell us what Fiesta de Chupacabra is about?
Listen to your abuela and beware the chupacabras. Visit a Latin American village where the legend of the creature chupacabras is celebrated with a colorful fiesta, and the streets are lined with crimson blood of tourists like you and your amigos.
Dang, dude. And it sounds like it.
Amigos.
No, it sounds like it, we mentioned weeks ago. It will legit be the myth, the original myth, and that thing is freaky as heck.
It sounds like it's gonna be a really good house.
Yeah, this is one of the most exciting one for me, as I know about the chupacabras. Anyways, Karen, the next one, which one it is? What is that one about?
You're dead in the water. In a New England fishing village, undead fishermen emerge from the waves to seek their revenge. You and your Scream Squad may have escaped their hooks in the square zone. Now they'll reel you in and drag you under.
Now, how you feel about that?
I kind of like stuff that's underwater, like mysticky and very like. But I mean, I think it's right there with the prison one. Like, I think this one will be better than prison, but
That's what I think too.
Yeah, it still wouldn't be the best.
I don't think it'll be the best.
Right. Now, chupacabras definitely, I got the feeling it may be up there. Yep.
I think it's gonna be on our top 5.
All right. So, Kyla, what do you have for us?
Okay, the movie theater, the two people that owned it, the boyfriend and the girlfriend, went missing in 1949, and they haven't found them since, I'm pretty sure. Wait, there's like stuff there, so let's go over there.
So, Kyla went in a mission. She saw what is going to be the newest tribute store, the Halloween tribute store, and she went over there just to check it out.
They were saying something in here, how in Halloween you have to check your candy and stuff, but now they're saying how you have to check your popcorn.
Okay.
No.
So, as you can see, they already left us even more clues about what's happening. That's what Kyla is referring
it's down
to.
after 58 years.
So it's gonna mysteriously reopen the theater.
Haunted theater?
Wow, I'm actually liking how the creative team is making this kind of like extremely spooky. And I'm actually very happy to see that they confirmed the name of this person, because this person is called Sweet Revenge, right? And what is that Sweet Revenge about?
The Sweet Revenge from Mara Sweets. Candy company have turned children into crazy killers. This Halloween, all trick, no treat, and total mayhem.
Whoa, that's gonna be. I have the feeling that this is gonna be very intense, scaresome. What's the matter?
And we were bashing it.
What were you right?
When this stuff came out at first, I was like, let me come up with a theory, to make it fun. So I told Mom, what if one of them like eats a candy and they all go crazy? And I mean kids. I said kids specifically, they all go crazy.
Actually, you were right.
She did say that though.
You did say it, and you did say it multiple times. Look at this. They actually reopened these. They, replaced the bricks, and they gave us more booth. So definitely we're gonna have more food booth in this section. And I cannot wait. The more the merrier. Next house that we're gonna be talking about happens to be inside the queue line of Fast and the Furious. Yeah, you heard it right. There's an actual tent around this area, and at 9, the queue line of Fast and the Furious will be shut down because it's gonna be specific for this haunted house.
So we're gonna see a whole bunch of cars in black foam.
Yeah.
It's about the horrors of Blumhouse.
Enter the world of 2 horror masterpieces from Blumhouse as we face the most terrifying moments of Freaky and the Black Phone.
Freaky and the Black Phone. Right, Kyla. So now, was Freaky very scary?
No, it was just
It was
more.
freaky.
It was more funny than scary.
Gotcha.
If anything will be scary, it's gonna be the Black Phone.
The Black Phone. What scared you about the Black Phone?
Getting kidnapped by somebody, honestly.
Yeah, like now, like
The
we
blue-
were
the black
suspicious of white and black vans before, but now,
It got worse now, right?
we see a black or a white van and we're like sprinting the entire other way, even if it's parked.
Yeah, that was kind of freaky. So
Okay, I want to know in the end of the movie if they're gonna do the same thing or is it gonna be better than the movie?
Or just
I don't know. If
True,
better
or
than the
different,
movie,
right?
but
Anyway, excited. We'll find out in 2 weeks. Now we are in another one of the scare zones that gets me the most excited, and it's this one. And since last week, they actually added these. Look at the doors back there too. But anyways, what is the name? Confirm about this scare zone.
Oh, Conjure the Dark. On the first All Hallow Eve, an evil sorcerer called the fourth monstrosity from dark dimensions. Now your blood will fuel them.
Whoa.
So your blood will.
So we're fueling
Well,
them.
okay, so are we talking about witches draining blood?
Sorcery.
Sorcerer.
So the most powerful witch.
So they're gonna be witchcrafting,
Well,
pretty much,
This kind of reminds me of
right? Like a cult.
Yeah, like a cult.
So can that be a body?
I'm gonna speculate that that's a body. I'm gonna speculate that that's a body being drained of this blood.
Of their blood.
And it's gonna go into there. So I'm assuming more stuff might be coming.
Whoa,
That's my speculation.
that is gonna be interesting. And before all that, we liked it. I think we're gonna enjoy it even more. This is the part of the video we want to say what?
thank you.
To all of our Patreon.
Thank you so much for all the love and all the support.
And also welcome to all those new members, Patreon members. I'm excited to have you, and I hope you enjoy the behind-the-scene content that we're gonna be providing you guys soon. And if you have not become a member of our Patreon,
What are y'all doing?
we got details down below. Make sure that you do that. Check it out. You may get some extra perks. Now it has finally been confirmed by Universal, the shows. So here at what it used to be the Fear Factor Theater, what do we have?
We're gonna have Halloween Nightmare Fuel Wildfire. The show that sparked the firestorm last year is ablaze. The pyro and aerial performers are back to reignite your fears.
Now, there's a mix of emotion about that show. There's some people that enjoy that show last year, some people that were like, it was okay.
I like that.
We liked it, but we only saw it once.
Right.
I mean, it's a good show.
It's a good show.
I know I have friends that saw it like every single time they were here.
I liked it.
Performers are amazing.
Yes.
It's just that I don't wanna. I come here for haunted houses. You know what I mean? This is a good show if you are tired for the night and want to be,
Sitting out for a little bit.
and entertained
Right.
the right way.
Right.
Because I cannot take away from the performers.
No, the show was amazing.
So,
I really like it.
you guys remember that show when they were performing with the fire, and then you got you remember
The
that?
adult show here.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
it was good though. I did like the dances and
I
stuff.
liked all the tricks that they did.
The tricks.
Yeah, the
remember the person got tied up and
Yeah,
spun
it was
around.
Really cool. I liked it.
So
actually.
there you go. But I know that you guys didn't enjoy because it was too adult
I
oriented.
mean, we enjoyed it, but there were some parts that were like, oh my god, look at the sky. Look at that.
There you go.
And yet you can't even see the sky from the show.
Now take it from back then she was 13 and 11. So that's
A little bit.
that's their feedback. Now we happen to be here by the MIB area, and you're always gonna find two houses in here. One in this side, the other one in that side. First one in this side, which one is?
Bugs eaten alive.
And the second one?
The second one is going to be Descendants of Destruction.
Okay, so what is that bugs eating alive about?
These bugs are about to exterminate you. While touring a 1950s home of the future, you'll be surrounded by the slime of bugs everywhere as hordes of many leg terrors descend upon you and your scream squad. You'll be dropping like flies.
All right, so apparently the Scream Squad, nothing that house says appeal to my interest. As a matter of fact,
If we don't get to it, I won't be heartbroken. To be honest.
we're gonna do it regardless.
gonna get it, but-
Now, fun fact, it reminds me of the Fear Factor house that we got back in, I think it was Halloween Horror Nights in 2017. No, not 17. 2007 or something like that. We're going back.
Wait a minute.
We're going back when it was in Island of Adventures. And believe me, in that house they had mice, they had spiders. You could feel They did some effects that you feel like they were on your feet, that they were crawling all over you. Remember they had like air pumping,
Yes.
like something was touching you, ants. It was disgusting.
I'm gonna bring bug spray.
First of all, I do not like critters at all. They have all kind of bugs and reptile. I was not amused by that house at all. And that's what it reminds me, that Fear Factor
the same feeling for this
haunted house. A lot of people forgotten about that. It was insane, and I did not like that house. This one doesn't even call my attention. Anywho, the next house is gonna be in this side. Which one it is, Kalo?
Descendants of destruction.
Okay.
Deeper, darker, deadlier. Careful not to leave any of your Scream Squad behind as you descend in the subway tunnels of the deserted New York. Lurking in the dark as hungry mutants looking to feast on the last remains of humanity.
What's up with them and the Scream Squad?
I know, that's the thing. I feel like I should make sure that say
Scream Squad. Comment,
say it.
comment down below if you would like Cool Case Adventure Scream Squad shirts. I think that we ought to do that, right?
All right.
Join the Scream
But
Squad.
yeah, I don't know about that one either. Something about mutant in New York.
We'll see.
This area over here for me is like, I don't know.
Usually, like,
I don't know. Hopefully, it will surprise us. Now we happen to be here by Central Park. Dun, 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 dun. Where they're not gonna have the cinematic show. This is the second night show that they confirmed for Halloween Horror Nights. What is the name of it?
this is gonna be Ghoulish, a Halloween tale. On a Halloween night, a ghost story becomes reality as you go beyond the grave in a spectacular, spooky show on Universal Studios Lagoon.
So if you like the entire water show with a little, I mean, hopefully they bring some fireworks, you know, sometimes they do
A little fire, I'm sure.
yeah, some sparks here and there. So this may be the show you want to watch. Now keep in mind you got to stand up. It's a good 15-20 minutes per se. Now we made it to the last two haunted houses. In this area, this is where you got to make an important decision. You either go to the left or you go to the right, because it's one of those areas that it is, lines are like back to back, right? So on the left, you're gonna have The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, After Hours Nightmare. It's music to your fears. You love his music, or you can survive his mind. The Weeknd is about to stalk your squad through this haunted house. It's a real living nightmare from his After Hours videos. His nightmare is now yours.
And then to the right, you're gonna have Legends Collide.
Universal, It's the Wolfman versus Dracula versus the Mummy. If you thought one Universal monster was scary, how about three? Summon your Scream Squad, because you're about to get caught between the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy, together for the first time.
Okay, bring your Scream Squad again. So two things got me excited about these two. I think The Weeknd is
I think it's gonna be the underdog.
the underdog. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That's the best description. I think it's gonna surprise us. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of people, it has created a lot of dispute, but I think it's gonna surprise us. So that's The
I
Weeknd.
think it's gonna be one of the best, to be honest.
One of the best. You think so?
I think so.
According to some of the details that have been released, it's gonna have, I think it's 6 different songs.
Oh wow.
So
One of the best. One of the best.
Blinded by the Lights is one of the songs which I freaking love that song. Now, his videos are beyond creepy. It's out there, so definitely watch this video. Now, Monster Legends Collide, that one is gonna be awesome. According to the creative team, when we attended to Spooky Empire, basically it's gonna be in Egypt.
Yes. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So and also this is part 1 of two. The second part is gonna be shown in Hollywood, which is gonna be amazing because we're gonna be there. So we're gonna get to see the 2 storylines. And just like that, we made it to the middle of one of the scare zones. So this one is called what?
Scarecrow Cursed Soil. At an abandoned farm, scarecrows have risen from the crust of the earth to hunt you and seek revenge. They'll harvest your screams.
Dang. You know what a better spot than over here.
For screams. Because this is like the darkest part of the
It is dark. It is, spooky and all that.
I kind of wished I would see more of the fog machines that we see in the cemetery.
Ooh, a little bit of an update, guys. They have removed the summer bar and they have converted it into the weekend after hours nightmare bar. That looks pretty intense over here.
I hope they come up with really like out there drinks and stuff like
A
that.
bloody drink or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. It has to be like something out of this world. Welcome to Nettlewood Cemetery. What I personally believe is gonna be the best garrison as long they have the right amount of characters. But let's hear about the story about this cemetery. What is it all about, Kevin?
This is Graveyard Deadly Unrest. On All Hallows Eve, a dark storm descends upon the cemetery and awakens long dead spirits. No one living can escape them.
No one living can escape. So it's always on like Halloween
All
Eve.
Hallows Eve.
Ooh. So a lot of craziness is gonna happen over here. Now, what the reason, if you haven't watched our videos, our previous video, the reason why I keep saying, and Karen, so is Karen, that this could potentially be the best garrison is simply because every single section, for the most part, has a lot of speakers and their own section.
Infamous fog machine.
Fog machine. You see how it's hitting over there? Completely camouflaged. For the most part, like these big sections where they have the scare actors hiding, they will have this. So be ready because it's gonna be a very loud Halloween Horror Night. Want to give you guys a little preview. They released brand new merchandise and I'm actually loving this design over here where they Alrighty guys, today you have it here from Universal Studios. Halloween Horror Nights is upon us and I cannot wait. I hope you enjoyed the description of all the scare zones, night shows, and haunted houses. What do you guys think?
I'm excited for some of the things. Some other things,
Eh.
Same thing.
I can't wait.
Hey, it's
I mean,
Halloween.
it's Halloween Horror Nights, right? So
Right.
I can't wait. But there's some houses and some scare zones that are like, I don't really want to go.
but they might surprise us. So
That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna be surprised. But anyway, guys, only time will tell. Anyways, guys, sadly this adventure has ended. With that said, we gotta remind everybody to
subscribe,
And smash that like button and turn the bell for notifications.
bing, 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 and feel free to comment down below. Always remember to
smile out, be great,
Be cool.
and stay awesome. See you guys next venture.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
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 see ya.
Bye.